How are you doing today?
Mm. I feel like the autumn has its own melancholy, and I feel like the energy is slowing down a bit, so I'm kind of like feeling slowed down a bit more.
Is this your favorite time of the year?
Mm. I like every time of the year. Every season has its own beauty, so I try to see beauty in everything. I wouldn't say it's my favorite because I love summer the most, but I love autumn, how beautiful it is.
How are you able to take time to enjoy the weather? What do you think of what? How do you do that? How do you slow down time?
I try to be as much present in the present moment as I can, be more mindful, and just enjoy the little things like the leaves falling. Or like today, I was in a bus and it was so funny. I was in a bus and then the leaves just fell down from a tree, like, and inside of me, I was like, wow. And I was like, oh my god, like I'm like happy from like just leaves falling from the wind. And I feel like that's what makes me really happy. Just noticing little things, like the trees changing colors, the sun going through the trees, the like the blinks of the water. How do you call it? The glare on the water, the little sparkles on the water. Just little things. They
Yeah.
make me feel more present and be like, oh wow, like I'm alive.
What would you tell people who are not present but I want to become more present? How would you suggest them to start?
Hmm. So one of the first things I would recommend is to start being present with everything you do. You brush on your teeth, you bring attention back to the breathing. You eating, you're doing one thing at a time. That helps a lot. And I would say meditating is one of the first kind of steps to practice your attention and bringing your mind back to your breathing and bringing your mind back to the present moment and to your body. But meditating, you're more still, and then you can bring it to your everyday life after that, like brushing your teeth, eating your food, and but I'd say that's like the most useful thing I would recommend.
Okay. Going talking about meditating. There's people like me who maybe before they did not like meditating. They find it hard, they find it like useless.
Yeah.
They find it um like you just sit doing nothing. Or like you're not supposed to think but thoughts just come. How what are some steps to think about? Maybe not think about when meditating, but to be aware of when you want to meditate.
The most important thing is to understand that thoughts will be there all the time, and you're not trained not to have thoughts. You're training.